Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. I'm hoping I'm live. I'm hoping I'm live. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing. Okay, testing, testing. Screenshot loading. Testing, testing. Boy. Testing, testing. 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 I hope I'm being heard. Oh, good sound. All right, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man, Brian. My man, Brian. My man, Brian, always Brian. Let me do something with this. You said the sound went out. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, it's back. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, it's back. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, I just got a few things. Um, the title of that I put on here is "If You Knew Better, You'd Do Better." That's a title on one of my, or one or two of my other ones. But the reason why I put it on this one here today is because we really don't have that excuse anymore. You know, we know better. We're not kids, but a lot of us just acting like kids. Um, I when I'm in the streets, I see grown people. Let me just say this here: we got young brothers walking around here, 30 and 40 years old, still sagging. They call it sagging. I call it fagging. To me, that ain't sagging. That's fagging. But I gotta watch that word. Oh, I forgot. I gotta watch that word. Can't even say the words no more. They'll flag the channel and stuff. So let me be careful there. Um, what I'm saying is that we're not growing up. We're not growing up. I mean, we got young men out here that's not really young men. Once you get 30, 40 years old, you ain't a young man no more. You don't have no more excuses. You do not have no more excuses. If you knew better, you do better. That's what the title says. If you knew better, you do better. And you don't have no excuse. Because you do know better. You just refuse to do better. I talk to people, they just they satisfied where they at. It baffles me how you could be just satisfied where you at. And what I mean by that, by where you at, you don't do anything. I mean, how can you be satisfied every day chasing a bag of weed, something to drink? Um, you like, if your mama's still letting you live there, living in your mama's basement or sleeping on the couch, um, or couch to couch, as the kids say, pillow to pillow or some shit. These kids got a saying for that. I don't know if they call it couch to couch, pillow to pillow, or something. But they sleep over different friends' house on the couch, or they sneak them in the basement, or something like that. But what I'm saying is that you got grown people doing this. I ain't talking about kids. I'm talking about people 30, 40 years old. I mean, I put up a little short where I was showing at the dump yard millions and millions of dollars of these piles of sand and cement sand and uh, millings and just these big giant that we would think is you'll ride by and won't even pay attention to it. And it's millions and millions and $1 billion. I mean, you know, I see the stuff at the dump yards. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't talking about at the where you dump trash at, okay? But I see them at these yards. You understand what I'm saying? Pow. And then you know what? They let people come there and dump concrete and stuff for free. You know why? Because they gonna take it, crush it down, and make more cement out of it. It's free money for them. It's free money. And I said, you know, when I was doing that, I said, you know, millions and billions of dollars right here, but we got our brothers and sisters standing on the corner shaking a cup, man, in front of a, you know, a gas station or a store shaking a cup. You dig what I'm saying? And then the ones that, you know, you if you want to say that, you know, successful, you understand what I'm saying? You want to say successful or whatever, they we can't come together and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, see, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't send your kids to college, but but what you see is that you send them to college to be a better slave. That's what they go to college for, to be a better slave, to be a better slave. And then that slave, they ain't coming back to help nobody. You know, just like I talked to some, you know, I've talked to these young brothers, and what the young brothers tell me, they said, man, I don't see no doctors or lawyers where I live at. I don't know why my screen is freezing. They said, I don't see no doctors and lawyers where I live at, you know. And I told them, yeah, I hear what you're saying, little brother. I hear what you're saying. You know, they say, you know, pretty much the only thing they see is, you know, what they see, brother. Drugs. You dig what I'm saying? The you know, what used to be the big time drug dealer, that shit is over with. Dre, I see you. What's going on, cuz? I see you, Dre. And my man Brian. I see y'all. Shout out to you. Peace and black power. Right black at you. The few, the proud, though, for real. You know, you see them, uh, um, back to the information. But I was just, I'm just saying, when I say, if you knew better, you'd do better. But a lot of us know better. We just refuse to do better. You dig what I'm saying? You know, if you've seen my latest one, uh, um, not the latest one, but one of my older ones, where I said, stepping my game up. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I'm still working on stepping my game up. All the time, I'm working on stepping my game up. All the time, I'm working on stepping my game up. So oh man, I forgot to I know they looking for me too. Um, um, my man, let me see. 1 second. 1 second here. No, uh, no, no, no. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay. So, as I was saying, I was talking about stepping the game up. Was stepping my game up, and that's what I've been doing. I've been stepping my game up all around. You know, see, when I say stepping my game up, you know, I don't just be talking about just for me. I be wanting to bring people along with me. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, you know what? I can only do so much. I put the information out there. I talk to people about what I'm trying to do. Well, I'm gonna take that trying back. I talk to people to what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I don't try to do nothing. I do things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things I have to do by myself, so it's it takes longer. It takes longer because I uh I have to do it all on my own. I don't have no help, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I say it's okay because uh I'm up for the task. I'm up for the task. I'm up for the task. Yeah, I'm up for the task. I'm up for the task. So anyone that want to come in and try to work with me is it's all good. Remember, because I got on one of my other videos, where I was working with some brothers, but um I ain't gonna say me and their goals was different. Well, actually, they were different. You understand what I'm saying? But I seen through what was going on, and I just ain't. I kind of didn't like what I saw because what I saw, it was to me, it was more, based on a money thing. You dig what I'm saying? On getting the grants. Then once they, get the grants, um, then they don't do what they're supposed to do with the money. Okay, okay. I see my cousin say, she says it's important to keep the positivity going. I like when you introduce black businesses to the channel. Yeah, I'm still working on some, cuz. You know, you'll be surprised. It ain't the ones I be trying to get be real successful business people. So I'm not saying that it's hard. It's not hard on my part. A lot of times it'd be more hard on their part for them to take out time, to really, really do it. But no, I'm far from done with the successful black business people program. You know, I will be doing more. I'm waiting to hear from two sisters and another brother. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm waiting to hear from them. I talked to them a couple of days ago. They said they was going to, get back with me. That's all I can do is wait on them, because I can't just go in the business and start filming or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of times they be wanting the right crowd in there when they doing, when I come in, which I can understand. Everybody don't want to be on camera. So um, like I had told them, what I'm saying, maybe I can come in one day on a day that they're closed and just meet them there, and we can do it like that there. So that's another thing that's on the table. So they're supposed to be getting back with me. So you know, we so we gonna we gonna we gonna get that together too. Okay. So yes, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at on that. And if people who watching on Facebook, okay, once the Facebook shut down, I'm gonna be on my YouTube channel. So I'm on the YouTube and Facebook right now. But I know Facebook only let me go so long, and then it shut down. So you're gonna need to go over to the YouTube channel after it shuts down, and that's the Few, the Proud, the For Real, the Few, the Proud, the For Real TV on the YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, but I'm still working on that, cuz. Um, and back to what I was saying about if you knew better, if you knew better, you'd do better. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, a lot of us do know better, but a lot of we just refuse to do better. A lot of times we just refuse. Um, like I said, I talk to a lot of people, and you'll be surprised at the feedback I get. I was going back and forth today with some Israelites brothers. Okay, I ain't gonna get into too much of that on my channel right now. Um, right now. Um, and I went back and forth with them for a minute on this religious thing. You know what I'm saying? So but and I ain't gonna say I stay away from it because I'm a great debater about that shit. Because if you really want it, I give it to you. Because I say the hell with all of them. To me, they ain't nothing but some control. It ain't nothing. It's made for control. You dig what I'm saying? And it's been controlling. It's been controlling. It's been controlling my people for the longest. So you know. I'm gonna let that go. But like I was telling him, even when we was going on that, we went on the religious things for a minute, and I kind of cracked him upside his head with his own book for a while, and then I switched it to business. You understand what I'm saying? What are we doing business wise? And he told me he was saying to me that he had to do his business with other Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. That I forgot what the book says. Two got to be walking the same and all this old mess. But I said, but y'all holler black, black people this, black people we need, I don't even want to get into that. Let me just say this here. When I told him about, what I'm saying, us coming together, getting money, because I told him just like this here. Powerless people do powerless things. Remember that. Powerless people do positively things. Positively things. Powerless people does powerless things because we don't have no power. If you ain't got, if you're not controlling anything, you're powerless. And powerless people do powerless things. That's why we take a stick that we ain't gonna poke nobody with the stick. We're gonna take the stick and put a sign on it and write something on it. Okay? As your Black Lives Matter thing. Let me tell you something about that shit there. They want you doing that. That's good for business. I know you say, Top, what you mean that's good for business? I'm gonna tell you how it's good for business. Your ass walk up and down that street long enough in that hot ass sun, you go into one of them Arab store or whatever hood you in, when you get thirsty and hungry, and you're gonna spend your money. Good for business. So now you understand. It's good for business. And they build it up that way. They know that it's good for business. So that's why they don't mind you doing it. You listen, even when you burn break out the windows and all that there, insurance companies, the store people gonna get a lot of times they get some remodeling done from the insurance company. Everybody benefits but the ones out there with the stick in their hand, with the signs in their hand. What you end up doing? Getting whooped sometime, going to jail, and it don't change nothing. But let me ask this question. Where's your Black Lives Matter signs at when we out there killing each other? You only want to put a sign together when a police kill one of us. Then you want to get a stick to put a sign on it. Where's the stick with the sign on it when we killing each other? So our lives only matter when a white man kills us. Or somebody that don't look like us kill us, period. When somebody that don't look like us kill us, then you want to put a sign, you want to walk around with a stick with a sign on it. Stick with a sign on it. Only thing I'm saying is this here. If it's going to be a Black Lives Matter, it needs to be a Black Lives Matter all the time. Because like I just said, it seems like Black Lives only matter when when somebody that don't look like us kill us. Then Black Lives Matter. But it need to be a Black Lives Matter going on every time we kill each other. This morning, I'm on my way to the yard to jump in the dump truck on the 31st. I mean, Harvard and 116th Harvard right there taped up. You can't even go down there. Somebody shot up somebody in the car and killed them right there in the morning. And I ain't seen no black light. I still ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing else say. I ain't heard nothing about it. I seen on the news this morning, then on my way to the yard, I seen them. So what I'm saying is that Black lives only matter when somebody that don't look like us kill us or the police kill us. Then Black Lives Matter, huh? And we know what came out of that Black Lives Matter. Some motherfuckers got rich. Some motherfuckers got rich off that Black Lives Matter, and you ain't even heard from them no more, you know. But excuse me. But I'm gonna let that go, and we're gonna keep moving along. On if you knew better, if you knew better, you'd do better. You know what I'm saying? You know, back when I was pimping, I used to say, if you knew better, you'd come over here and do better. If you knew better. Let your next move be your best move. I'm gonna make it all smooth so it'll be a successful move. You dig, you dig. But that was there. This is now. I'm on something different now. But you know the game don't die. You just move it to another level. You take it to another level. You know, you know, um, but like I was saying, okay, I'm about to get to you. The sisters, because I'm gonna tell you, so I be getting emails saying, man, you need to go in on these sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, what I'm saying, but look, we can't only just go in on the sisters. What about the brothers too, though? You know what I'm saying? I know everybody say that. Top, you ain't used to be like, but that's what it is now. Let me just say this here. You remember I had the scamming thing up. Let me tell you what happened. I had the scamming thing up about the sisters on Facebook trying to scam, right? The very next day, little girl sent me, she wasn't a little girl though, but sister sent me uh, uh, she commented on something I had on there, and she said she had been sending me friend requests and I wouldn't accept them. And maybe so. I don't remember. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't accept everybody's friend requests. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's special for you to be my friend, but I just don't accept that. I got a whole. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. And I accept the friend request. Man, you'd be surprised, man. Man, you would be surprised what happened. I just had this damn scamming thing on here, and I told you it's the sisters scamming, trying to scam. Man, this broad, she didn't, she didn't, she didn't, she didn't hit me with the program thing right off. No, she tried to call me on the Facebook thing. I don't do that, so I sent her a message, baby. I don't even know you. I ain't gonna even do that. You understand what I'm saying? And then she hit me back. Well, how are you? Woo, woo, woo. We went through all that. Then she tried to hit me again on there, try to talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? And I hit her and I sent it back to her to let her know that I hope my volume is good. And I let her know that I don't know you like that. We ain't gonna even do that. Then dad came. Uh some kind of program, what I'm saying, where she can where you can I can get this money and I don't usually I just stop them right there. You understand what I'm saying? I just stop them right there. Okay. I tell them, ain't heard of it, don't want to hear of it, bye, block. You understand? And I block them right off. You dig what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing but I already know what it is. They trying to scam. They try to get your information and your ass be in trouble. You dig what I'm saying? And your ass be in trouble. But it's always the sisters. This is what I'm saying. What is wrong with our sisters? They're trying to be slick. You dig what I'm saying? If it ain't that, then they trying to get you to come to they trying to get you to come to their fan only uh whatever you call that shit. Shit, I forget the name of it. Single fan only or some shit. I don't know, man. But anyway, uh, and man, what's the problem with the sisters? Okay, especially listen. We didn't drop the ball. Sisters didn't drop the ball. The brothers too, but not as bad as the sisters. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because y'all the one raising these kids. I watch these. Go on Instagram. Soon as you're going to stay, it's always some motherfucking little girl shaking her ass and man, all kind. I mean, is that all we worth? Is that all our kids are worth? And they be young. Is that all our kids worth? Go on Instagram. All you see is they shaking their booties and man, I know I'm a little outdated on maybe the words y'all use or whatever, twerking, whatever you call it. But they twerking butt naked. A lot of them they ain't got no clothes. I'm talking about naked. Naked. Is this all our kids are worth? If you knew better, you come over here and do better. If you knew better, that's the heading of my title on the YouTube is if you knew better, you do better. But what I'm saying is that a lot of us do know better and we still don't do nothing. We still don't do nothing. You knew better, you do better, and we still don't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. And we still don't do nothing. So oh man. Okay, my cousin say that's the okay. You may be in on Instagram. Change it up. Okay, so I must be on. I don't know, baby, cause maybe I am on. I really don't know. I don't know. I got to have somebody to do that, all that kind of stuff for me. My grandson normally, I have him to do a lot of that stuff for me. I got some younger cousins I've been trying to get with them. Okay, then I got Miss Hall here. She said that's how they try to gain control of your pay. And I can believe that. Okay, they are robo accounts. It doesn't even be the actual person sending the scam message. I can believe that too. Because when you go back and forth with them, you can see it's like they don't even understand they don't even hear what you're saying. They just go on and on. I agree with you. Yes, you're right, sister. You're right. You're right. That's the problem. Some don't know better to do better. Okay, that's what the sister, Miss Hall on Facebook, she's saying that's the problem. Some don't know better to do better. But I must disagree. I must disagree because a lot of them do know. A lot of them do know. They just don't care. A lot of them do know. They just don't care. A lot of them just don't care. Okay, because okay. Let me put it like this here. I know some personal that just don't care. They comfortable with what they're doing. They comfortable just the way it is. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm interacting on Facebook and YouTube, and I was answering Miss Hall. But true, some don't care. Yeah, I know that's right, sister. Because I got people I grew up with. They just they just don't care. And I got some good brothers and sisters that I grew up with that's doing good, but we can't come together and do nothing. We can come together and, you know what I'm saying, cook out or some shit like that there. But what about business? It's back to what I said. If you knew better, you do better. Come together. Powerless people do powerless things. Powerless people do powerless things. If you don't control the dollars in your hood, you don't run it. That's why our communities became hoods, because we lost the control of it. When we started letting the Arabs in, we lost it. We lost control. Whoever controls the dollars controls the hood. Okay? I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. But the Asians are moving up too, though. But normally, I'm gonna put it this way: when the Arabs and the Asians, when they shut down, 98% of the money leaves the hood. 2% stays. You know what that 2% stay? That the 2% that stay is the little, black businesses that you have. And I said the little because it ain't many. Barber shops, beauty shops, maybe, a little store, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You know what the other 1% is? It's the drugs. That's the only money that kind of stay in the hood. You only got 2% of the money that pretty much stays in the hood. The rest of it leave when everybody else leaves. And the ones that leaving with it don't live here. Don't live in your hood or your community. Okay? Don't live in your hood or your community. So when they leave, the money leave with them. And that's why your community is not a community anymore, it's a hood. And that's why it looks the way it looks. And then we have a big role to play in it, though, because look at our kids. Our kids out here running rampant. I talk to these little motherfuckers. You can't tell them nothing, from the little boys to the little girls. The motherfuckers know everything. Excuse my language, but I get mad when I get at that right there about these kids, man. They know every goddamn thing and don't know nothing. And you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. You really can't tell them nothing, man. They know everything. They know everything and don't have nothing. Okay, back to what Miss Hall is saying over here on Facebook. Miss Hall say, what's the solution when we can't trust each other? Okay, sister, let me answer that for you. Who benefits from me not trusting you and you not trusting me? I'm gonna wait for you to give me an answer on that. I want to know who benefits from you not being able to trust me and me not being able to trust you. Who benefits from that? I'm gonna see what answer you get. I'm gonna wait for your answer too, but I'm gonna keep going. But I'm gonna wait for your answer. You see what I'm saying? Cause me myself, I try to be like each one teach one. I'm waiting on your answer. Okay. I believe the problem with the kids today is that the parents try to be their friend instead of being a parent. Oh, you're right there, sweetheart. You're right there. Oh, ain't no question on that, because I know plenty of parents that sit up and drink and smoke, with their kids. Let me tell you something right now. I got a son, 40 years old. And I guarantee you, he can tell you right now, he never had a drink with me or smoke with me or nothing with me. Not, I mean, I don't drink or smoke. You understand what I'm saying? But I used to when he was coming up. And he'll tell you, he ain't never had a goddamn drink with me or smoke with me or anything. He'll tell you that. And he's 40 years old. 39, 40 years old. And he'll tell you that he ain't never had a goddamn drink with me or smoke with me. And the same thing with my parents. Okay. I can remember coming up and being at my house. My parents didn't have a party or whatever. And my people my friends and stuff would be over. You understand what I'm saying? But we couldn't stay upstairs and drink with them. You crazy. My mama, my daddy might say, look here, man, you see that bottle over there? Y'all take that bottle, take your asses in the basement and go outside. You ain't finna sit up here with us. You ain't finna sit up here with us. That's how it was when I grew up, when I came up. You wasn't about to sit in front of the grown folks and look in their mouths. Take that bottle, and we was like in our 20s. Take your ass outside, take the bottle, y'all go outside. go downstairs. I mean, yeah, late teens, 20s, whatever. But you understand what I'm saying, you know. And that is a big problem. Okay, now you answered my question. You said, well, the other races benefit. There you go, sweetheart. There you go, Miss Hall. Use your head. There you go. Okay, just to target ones that want to learn, there are plenty of black people who are all about unity and coming together. I know some teens that are wanting to learn and have a mentor. Okay, cuz hook it up. That's all I can tell you. Hook it up. Cause you know I always take out time. I always got time. I make if I don't have time, I make time. Because see, one thing I understand, if we don't do something, well, it's already been. I mean, we ain't gonna say this is, exact, but it's already predicted by I think it's 2053 that the so-called Negro, because so-called Negroes' wealth in this country will be zero. I ain't say money, I said wealth, because wealth is what controls things. Remember that. Wealth is what controls things. Okay. All right. So if we don't put something in place to help our kids, we in big freaking trouble. We in big freaking trouble. You know, and what I'm saying is that it's not like I was saying before, uh 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 um what I was saying before, people would, what I was saying, what my head said. If you knew better, you come over here and do better. That ain't what I meant. That's back. If you knew better, you do better. If you knew better, you do better. But the reason why, and the reason why I'm saying that, because a lot of people know better, but they don't want to do better. And then you got some people, just like I said before, that don't care. But see, you cannot care if you have kids. See, we don't have an excuse now about putting together generational wealth and things like that. Most of our people ego is bigger than their mindset. I can agree with that, baby. But let me tell you something. I have a big ego too. You dig what I'm saying? I have a big ego, but I'm gonna tell you what I do. I change the E to we go. You dig? Not ego, we go. And I have a big we go. You understand? But let me explain something to you about ego, though. Ego can motivate you so we can go. So we go. Take the E off and put the we go. Not ego, but we go. Okay? Because I have a big ego too, but my ego drives me to do things. My ego got me on here right now. You dig what I'm saying? My ego got me on here right now. So we go. So we can go. So we can go. Uh-oh. My box is blinking. No, I think I'm okay. I'm wondering, was I losing power? No, it's plugged up, so I should be good. But yeah. So, we go. Change the ego to we go. But sometimes you might need to use your ego so we can go. You dig what I'm saying? Because if you look at some of the people that really did big things before, they had an ego, including Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, um, Marcus Messiah Garvey. All of them brothers had egos. They just kept it low key, but they had an ego. They had to have an ego so they could fly. You dig what I'm saying? Then they tried to make it into a we go. So that's what I'm saying. We go. We go. Ego to a we go. Okay, but you gotta have an ego. Okay, because the ego can make you fly. Ego make you fly. Then we can go. we go. Okay, that's how I use it. Okay. Um, but like I was saying, that's back to if you knew better, you do better. See, we really don't have no excuse these days. All this stuff that's on the internet, even on Facebook, YouTube, all your Instagrams, and if you hear, share this to your Instagrams and your Facebooks and your all your apps, all that them apps and stuff out there. People been calling, telling me about some other sites or whatever. I don't even know the name of them, but I had my grandson to write them down for me, so I'm gonna look them up because they say I could try to hook them up to my accounts or something like that. So I'm gonna have him or one of my niece in college though. Congratulations to her. She in Ohio State, so big ups to her. You know, um, you know, we really don't have no excuse, like I said, because you can go on some of these sites, Facebook, YouTube, and pretty much learn how to get some money. Because I'm on them all the time trying to learn how to get some money. You got some guys on there that can show you how to get some money. You dig what I'm saying? But you got to be ready up here, though. It all starts up here. This is where it starts at. Up here. You have to change your way of thinking. You know, you have to change your way of thinking. Okay, Miss Hall, she going in with me here. She's talking about the generational curse. But see, first of all, just throw that curse shit out. That's some old white man bullshit. Don't you know that I don't believe in none of that curse stuff. I don't believe in I don't believe in none of that curse stuff. What it is education, the right education. I ain't saying you always got to go to college because a lot of times you go to them colleges and you don't get the right education. You get that education in them colleges, you ain't coming back to the hood and help nobody. College ain't never did nothing for us as a whole. Jobs ain't never did nothing for black folks as a whole. Okay, now um, I don't go on no curse shit. I don't believe in none of that shit. What you have to do is teach your kids something different. We have to teach our kids about owning their own businesses. That's the key. When you got to rely on somebody else on somebody else to eat, you're in trouble. Just remember that. When you got to rely on somebody else to eat, you in trouble. Cause they could if they shut down, then you done. And I watched it done. I watched my grandfather. I watched my father. Plant shut down. They was lost. Not my grandfather, but my father till he got another job. You dig what I'm saying? He was lost. Everything he got came from there. You understand what I'm saying? That's the curse right there. The curse is you worked on a job for 30, 40 years on that plantation, and then you drag your kid to that same job. That's where the curse is at. That's where the curse is at. If you want to talk about a curse, because I don't believe in no goddamn curse. Excuse my language. Try to watch my language, but I don't believe in no curses. I don't believe in no curses. The curse come, like I just said. You've been on that job 30 years, 40 years. Now you drag your child to that same job so they can do it. So now you done took care of the daddy, the mom and the daddy. Now you gonna hire your kids to take care of their kids. You understand? Okay. That's now you want to talk about a curse. That's a curse right there. That's a curse right there. Okay, what I mean by curse is the consistent repeat of the same thing with no outcome from generation to generation. I just told you how to change it. I'm engaging with you. I'm engaging with you, sister. I'm engaging with you. Yeah. Okay. Mike Myers, do you like? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Dash. Shit. I don't even know how to pronounce that, my man. Mike, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Do you like into dot ass? Something I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Cause we can go on YouTube, all this stuff on these computers and learn how to do things, stocks and bonds and stuff like. Cause I'm learning myself. I got some guys that I watch on YouTube that I interact with on the emails. We email, do a little emailing. You understand what I'm saying? I just ain't started doing nothing with them yet because I'm trying to get my own thing going first. Because that's where my money gonna be coming from, so I can do the other things with them. You see what I'm saying? So I got to get that going the way I needed to be going, so I could take some of that money and do some of these other things that I'm learning about on Facebook. I mean, Facebook and YouTube. Okay, but see, if nothing changes, nothing changes. That's what you have to remember. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting a different result. We know that's insanity. We know that's insanity. Doing the same thing expecting a different result. We know that's insanity. But this is the few, the proud, the for real TV. My sister, Miss Hall, I hope you have my YouTube channel. You need to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and share it to your Instagrams and everything else, and get your family and friends to tune in and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get the channel, moving. Because what I try to do, I try to give out, I try to keep things, um, I try to keep things, I try to keep things positive. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep positive things. You know what I'm saying? Because I can get real, you know what I'm saying? I got a hell of a background, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real street dude now. I'm a real street dude. I ain't no, I ain't, my street name Top Cat. You dig? I'm in the nationally known, nationally recognized, and locally accepted. You dig? But you know, my mindset now, mostly my mindset beyond the future is our kids, man. What are we gonna leave for the kids, man? When I'm saying you know what, man? Look, I rise, man. I be driving out here, man. You understand what I'm saying? I see old people. I see old motherfuckers riding on bikes. You understand what I'm saying? Riding on the goddamn bike every day. You dig what I'm saying? But I mean, but they ain't doing it for exercise. And I ain't gonna take nothing that you can't do better. That's a motherfucking lie. Excuse my language. That's a lie. Let me watch my cousin and shut me down. Um, that's a lie. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? You just okay with that. You don't want nothing better. You okay with that. But if a person is okay doing something, ain't nothing you can do. It's just like a dope thing. Dope thing gotta be ready to do whatever they gonna do. Know what I'm saying? When they ready to quit, then that's when they gonna quit. You can go through whatever you want to do, cry, get on your knees, or whatever. Oh, okay, Miss Hall say I already subscribed. Your son gave it to me. Oh, okay. You know my son then, huh? Okay. But yeah, over here, um, male NYC, I guess that's New York. Everybody has a victim mentally nowadays. It's sad. Okay. The kids don't want to work. Oh man, yeah, I got to agree with you that. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this mental health thing they done came up with. I really, to me, I think a lot of that mental health stuff is that's just to make money. I'm gonna tell you for real. I think a lot of that mental health stuff is just to make money. Because they got letters. for everything now. If you walk too fast, you MAK HHD and PPT and you understand what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, something is a lot of people something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because something might be wrong with me. Shit, what the lifestyle I done came from. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I come from a hell of a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep real. I've been shot 6 times and every goddamn thing out. I've been out. I've been out here with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going into nothing else, but I'm just leave it like that. So I might be. You understand? Okay, but the kids don't want to work, and that's for goddamn sure. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you ride through the hood and you see work being done on the houses or lawn care or any kind of work doing in the hood, I guarantee you'll find it's an old motherfucker like me. It'd be an old big motherfuckers my age. It'd be somebody my age or a little younger than me in their 50s and 60s. You dig what I'm saying? Late 40s, 50s, 60s. Out here painting houses, doing porches, cutting grass. Where the young motherfuckers at? Standing in front of the goddamn stove shaking the cup. Yeah, that's what I call it, shaking the cup. Shaking the damn cup for some change. And that's the truth. They are. They don't want to work. Listen. You cannot make an excuse for not having. Look here, man. McDonald's got a goddamn sign on a bonus. I seen the sign out in front of McDonald's, and they said $15 an hour with a sign on bonus. Shit, the hell you talking about? And then the little brothers in the barbershop gonna tell me, they was working at Amazon. I hope my volume's still good, everybody. Hope my volume is still good. They was working at Amazon, and they said that Amazon work you too hard or work you too much. And I looked at the little brother. I said, little brother, what do you go there for? That's what it's called, work. You go there to work. You go there to work. And I seen the Amazon thing on the internet, right? Amazon said they don't even care if you smoke weed. They said if they give you a urine test and marijuana come up, you still higher. Did you hear what I just said? I seen it on email. I mean on the they send the stuff out on the email on Google Message. I mean on Google. You see, I'm outdated, man. Whatever you call that when you get the email, what is that? But anyway, I seen it on there and I read it, and it said that they don't even care if you on marijuana. They said if you take a drug test and marijuana come up, you still higher. So in other words, they're letting you know you can still smoke. Just come to work. We don't even care about you smoking no more. We don't care nothing about you smoking weed. Just come to work. They just want you to come to work. They just want you to come to work. Do I still got volume on mine? Yeah, okay. They just want you to come to work. Oh, I see Gail. Hey, Gail. Um, hey, Gail. I know Gail. She out of that's one of my Detroit girls. That's one of my Detroit girls. Hey, Gail. Yeah, that's one of my Detroit girls. But that's where I'm at. If you knew better, you'd do better. And the problem is, you do know better, but you just refuse to do better. See, that's what burns me up is when you do know better and you don't do better. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm doing something totally against what I've been doing all my life. And that's working. You dig what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I'm working a little smarter. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm behind the wheel of a goddamn dump truck. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? And I was going cross country driving tractor trailers before that. But I said I want to start sleeping in my own bed. So now I'm doing dump trucks so I can stay right here in the city and sleep in my own bed. You know. But I'm saying that to say, okay, Banks. I see my brother Anthony. Okay. Peace and black power. Uh um, so I'm let me tell you something. If I could change, man, anybody can change. Cause y'all, if it people who know me, I tell you, you dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it like this here. I wasn't supposed to make it to 12 years old. Then I wasn't supposed to make it to 16. Then I wasn't supposed to make it to 18. Then he'll never make 21. You understand what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong. Along the way, there was a lot of shit going on. I was always into something. I was always into something. You see what I'm saying? A family member said, man, that nigga won't make it to 21. You dig what I'm saying? He won't make it to 25. You dig what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. A lot of times I was saved. I was saved by the penitentiary. I was saved by the joint. You know what I'm saying? I was saved by the joint. I'm just keeping it real. I was saved by the joint. Here's some static. Can y'all hear? Is y'all hearing any static, or is that just me? Is y'all hearing static? Is it just me? Okay, I think it's just me. It might be these headphones. I'm trying something new. I'm just, I'm learning. I'm learning this stuff. I'm trying something new. I paid a guy. He helped me do a few things, but I'm still pretty much on my own. I mean, I paid him, but he told me he'll come back and help me whatever I need. Whatever I need to get done. But I don't like bothering people, so I might try to get him back over here. Uh, what y'all call the weekend, I call the strong end, because I don't have weekends. I finish strong. Like people say, have a nice weekend, and I let them know I don't have weekends. I have strong ends. I finish strong. I finish strong. I finish strong. Okay. You knew better, you do better. Okay. See, a lot of times knowing better and doing better just starts with your way of thinking. Starts with the way of thinking. You have to change your way of thinking. See, it was the time in my life, everything that I did was being slick. I made a living on being slick in the streets. Bought houses, cars. You dig what I'm saying? Being slick. Okay? But it's always my mental. I put my mental on that. You dig what I'm saying? So now I'm just changing my mental around for all the legit stuff. As the sister was saying, my ego. See, my ego got to fly so I can take that E and put a W in front of it so it can be a we go and not an ego. But sometimes somebody got to have the ego to fly all the way up there. Because see, where I fly, the air is real thin. And a lot of brothers that know me, they know this is one of my sayings. I'm an ego. Where I fly, the air is real thin. You little doves and cardinals can't come up there where I'm at. You little pheasants, y'all can't come up there where I'm at because the air is too thin. It's going to bust your heart. So somebody got to have the ego to get up there. You dig what I'm saying? The ego to get up there. Okay? Then we can change it into a we go. There you go right there. You did. That's just like I say, what I'm saying? I'm trying to help my channel to grow so I can help people. Not just give you information out my mouth. I'm trying to I'm trying to put a company together as we speak right now. You dig what I'm saying? To put some brothers behind the wheel of them dump trucks with me. I'm trying to do. Listen, let me tell you something. If 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 I can drive past uh, a white man business and he got 40, 50 dump trucks out there hiring, employing his people, why the hell can't we do it? Now, let me put it this way. Why the hell can I do it? Can I do it? Because I can do it. I ain't going to say we. I'm going to say me because I'm talking about me right now. See, listen. That's the ego. I got to spread my ego so we can go. Okay? Now, because I hear brothers, listen, I talk to brothers even out there driving dump trucks. And some of them might have one dump truck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Getting good money. But they'll tell me, oh man, we can't do it like that. I'll be like, man, what you mean we can't do it like that? The thinking. I'm gonna tell you something. We think too small. We think too small. Because I'm gonna tell you something about me. Anything a white man can do, I can do 1,000 times better. I can do 1,000 times better. You know, and that's not, listen, that's not a knock on him or anybody else. But this is what I'm trying to get you to understand about me. Another black man is not my competition. You're not my competition. Another black man is not my competition. You're not my competition. That white man with the 100 trucks, that's my competition. That's my competition. Because I need about 50 of them to employ 50 of my people. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you change the generational wealth. That's how you change the generational wealth. We're supposed to hire our own people. That's how you change things. We're supposed to sell our own culture to each other. All you sisters going to spend all that money on that fake ass, on that goddamn chicken wine ass shit you put in your head, that fake ass hair. Then you go to a Korean or Arab and buy it. A sister can have a hair store and it'll close up because y'all won't go in there and buy it. And it's a shame. Same thing with the beauty salons, with the sisters doing the nails and everything. I'm in goddamn Walmart where them goddamn Koreans is at, or whatever they are, Asians, whatever they are. And you sisters is sitting in the hallways in chairs. They done brought their own little line chairs, waiting in line to get these people their money. People who don't even like them. They don't even like you. Talk about you like a dog. Y'all sitting out there with some line chairs, y'all done brought. I'm watching it. I'm in Walmart. It's early in the morning. Because when I do my shopping, I go early in the morning. And they don't be open yet. And I'm coming out with my cart, coming out the line. You know how Walmart's set up. You know, with the different little fronts right there. And on the end right here is the Korean, is the nail place. And it's 3, 4 older women and young. They got their own chairs and everything. They sitting there eating. I'm like, they sitting in line to get these people who care nothing about them, who can't stand their ass, their money. Well, I mean, you know, what can I say? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, but I ain't gonna keep going on and on. Peace and black power. This is the few, the proud, the for real TV. You brothers and sisters on Facebook, you need to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. It's called The Few, The Proud, the number 4, Real TV. The Few, The Proud, The For Real TV. Okay? Right black at you. Right black at you. I'm not going to just keep going on and on and on. The kids don't want to work, that's for sure. I thank y'all for even tuning in. For the people who did tune in, I thank you. I thank the people who did tune in. And like I said, right black at you. This is the few, the proud, the For Real TV. For the ones on YouTube, I mean on Facebook, go to the channel and subscribe. Then every time I go live, you'll get a notification. You'll get a notification. The few, the proud, the For Real TV. Peace and black power. Love you all, and I'm out of here.